When you surrender to what is and so become so fully present, the past ceases to have any power. The realm of being which had been obscured by the mind then opens up. Suddenly a great stillness arises within you, an unfathomable sense of peace. Within that peace, there is great joy. Elkert told. Hello, my name is Zoe Michelle Lewis, and today I'd like to tell you a little about myself through 3 particular items: a journal for my past, an instrument for my present, and a book on my future. My first item is my 6th grade composition literature book. This item is important to me because though it was established in 4th grade, my writing was above average, and 6th grade was the year I really embraced it and my so-called talent and presented a story out loud. This object represents my steps forward taken in the world of public communication and a newly found world of expression through writing. Without having been in that class, I may not have the level of confidence I do speaking to you now. I had a lovely teacher and a large group of peers that supported and encouraged me through every story I read. Thanks to their influences, honesty, and criticism, I continued to express myself less through art such as drawing, and I began to write more than I ever would imagine necessary. My second object is a container holding 2 guitar picks. These are very important to me, not only because they were given to me by someone very special, but also because they represent my appreciation for guitar, and having played many instruments before, it acts as a direct symbol for my love of music in general. These picks indicate my intense passion for what music does for me and has done for me all throughout my life. For me, music is a record of life and the lives people have lived. These notes have always guided me through hardship people simply cannot. Guitar alone speaks to me in a way no other can, because hearing such coordinated vibrations speaks to me and soothes me in a way no voice could. These soothing factors has got me through pretty much everything, and over the years I have discovered more about the evolution and revolutions that constantly come with music. I continue to evolve as a person, inspired from each goosebump-inducing note that tells a story I'm willing to listen and learn from. These picks may seem as just too easy to lose pieces of plastic, but in my reality, they tell a lot about me and how I've progressed in my story, allowing my tolerance of things to expand. I could go on forever, but that's music's job. My final object is the Psychology 101 book. This book in particular is important to me because it's the book that we used our first real psychology class during my sophomore year. This book is here today to tell you what I want and plan to do with my future. I hope to advance in psychology to the highest education you can for the degree, being a doctorate, and then I hope to extend my path further to continuing school for my doctorates in psychiatry. Both subjects are a huge part of my life, and a matter of fact, a huge part of all of yours. People need to be helped when dealing with hardship. Music was mine because I didn't have very many people. And as I said, people are very soothing or therapeutic to me. But I am to others apparently, and I've always felt like a burden when I talk to psychiatrists and therapists, and I'm hoping all the hours I put into learning the basics of these subjects that I can put use for others and make them really feel as it's okay to talk about their past and get over it. What's inside their head is not who they are. Inner peace is a thing, and you can come to terms with it. In doing so, you find peace with the world, therefore being able to help others. My journal, my picks, and my book are all just objects, but to give them meaning is what humans do. My journal represents the first time I put my foot in the door and when it came to evolving as more confident and creative person. My picks represent music and all that it's done for me in my progression of life, and my textbook represents how I wish to utilize all the growing I've done. The meaning of life is just to be alive, and to give it meaning is so simple and obvious, but we as higher creatures pine after material objects and meanings that fade. But in reality, meaning should just stay within you and help you grow before you fade away. Remember the words of Guru Oshu, now is the only reality, all else is either memory or imagination. Thank you for being present, living, and listening. I'm Zoe Michelle Lewis.